Ladies and gentlemen, we're here on the CD show tonight. I don't know what the fuck just happened. I don't know, are we still on the air? I don't know what the fuck happened. I actually started this video and then I think I pressed something. I was trying to adjust the camera. Yeah, I don't know if this is the same video or not. But if not, I am here tonight. I am on the CD show. I don't know if this is the same video or if we're starting a new video. We started the new video like I had like 5 seconds in, and then I realized the camera was a little bit too sideways, so I wanted to fix it, and I might have pressed stop. I'm not sure. But anyways, if this is the first time you're watching, if this is like the start of the show, alright, I am C, I am the man that runs the place, and tonight here we're going to talk about Saturday. Alright, let's talk about the games. Alright, let's talk about the Packers. The Packers versus the Vikings. Let me tell you something, the Packers suck ass. They really do. They really do. They are a piece of shit without Aaron Rodgers. They are terrible with Aaron Rodgers. They really need to look themselves in the mirror. This franchise has got to look themselves in the mirror. Because without Rodgers, they are nothing. Tonight, 13-0 in Lambeau Field. Are you serious? 13-0. You have got to be kidding me, Packers. This team is supposed to be amazing. Last year in the NFC Championship game. And now they can't do anything because they don't have Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers was one of the best in this league, but still, you cannot only depend on Aaron Rodgers. This team, really, Ted Thompson and this franchise have got to look in the mirror and ask themselves, are we about shit? I say no, they are not about shit. Mike McCarthy, to me, is not a good coach. He needs to be fired. They need to put in a coach who can fix the defense. Defense is trash. Although tonight, 13 points allowed. But for the most part, with or without Rodgers, this defense has struggled throughout the years, the last 5 years. So they have got to address the defense. Possibly, if you don't want to, because this franchise is known for not wanting to waste a lot of money. So what you possibly could do is fire Mike McCarthy and bring in a defensive coach who can at least, put in a scheme together where he can fucking, get a lot more stops on defense. You don't necessarily have to go out and fucking, go get a defense and just, shop on free agency. I know this team's not a big free agency. So maybe just fire Mike McCarthy, bring in a defensive coach who can install a scheme, where you can, just bring in somebody else who has more of an idea about defense. You don't really need an offensive coach. Why? You have the one, as long as Aaron Rodgers is out there, he is fine. You don't need an offensive coach. Aaron Rodgers, at this point of his career, he knows what he's doing. So that's what I would do if I was this team. I think I even said it before. Fire Mike McCarthy and go get a fucking defensive coach who can install a system where even though you don't possibly have the best players, you make them all better. I don't know, but this is terrible. This is not Packers football right here. 13-0 at Lambeau Field. Are you serious? It was, 5 degrees? Poor fans. I really feel sorry for the fans. I really do. I really do. This was terrible football right here. Haley really sucks ass. Holly, he really sucks ass. They were also missing Clay Matthews, the leader on defense. Jordy Nelson got hurt. Devontae Adams was not playing. There's not a good football team right now. It's really not. It has not been a good football team now for a few months. Even that last week, Aaron Rodgers comes back, he throws 3 interceptions. But you know what? He hadn't played football in 2 months. We'll let that one slide. But as far as the rest of the team, as far as Mike McCarthy and the rest of the team goes, this team sucks ass. They really do. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about the Vikings. Vikings have a chance now. If the Eagles lose, they have a chance. They're getting the number 2 seed at worst. They have a chance at the number 1 seed. This is a football team who is probably the best. The Vikings have got the best team in football. They really do. Mike Zimmerman has done a good job of installing a scheme for this team. And this team is amazing on defense. Best defense in the league. Case Keenum does enough to win, to me. He maybe doesn't have the greatest arm in the world, but he doesn't make a lot of mistakes. Also, that has to do with the defense. When you possibly have the best defense in the league, as you as a quarterback don't have to force a lot of things. you just get whatever you can get, you know. 13 points tonight, that's all it took. Obviously, you're going to have to score a little bit more in the playoffs. But I like this team. This team has a chance. You know, they might not have the best quarterback, but at least it's a quarterback who at least doesn't make too many mistakes, it seems like. So I really like Case Keenum. I really do. I think he's like a, you know, and also he's actually very athletic. He moves around that pocket and can, you know, can extend the play. I really like Case Keenum. I thought this kid always had some talent, even when he was with the Texans. I thought maybe the Texans were not patient with him. I don't know. Now, obviously, I rather like the Texans when they have Watson when he comes back next year. But as a kid, last year, I thought anybody who goes to Jeff Fisher struggles. Vince Young, Nick Foles, everybody. So I'm not too surprised this kid also struggled with Jeff Fisher. But look at tonight. And Mike Zimmerman is a defensive coach. And this guy, he's finally playing good football. Finally. All right, but the Vikings are going to be a worst case scenario, the number 2 team in the NFC, possibly the number 1. I believe if the Eagles beat the Raiders on Monday night, the Eagles get the 1st seed, and then the Vikings get the number 2 seed. All right, so yeah, let's go a little bit to the other game, to the first game, Ravens versus Indianapolis. Ravens have to win the last 2 games to get in the playoffs. So next week, if they beat Cincinnati, they are in the playoffs. This team, defensively, are getting a lot better. Joe Flacco starting to get better. This team, it seems like it's going to get hot at the right time. They really are. The last 2 months or so, they have really played good football. And all of a sudden, they look like, they literally, just as they beat Cincinnati next week, the Ravens are in the 2017 playoffs. Wow. They're not that common. Jeff Flacco's doing amazing. That defense is very good. A lot of people don't talk about that Ravens defense, but that's a good one over there. I can't believe it, but it's simple as that. They win next week, and they are in the 2017 playoffs. Cannot believe that shit. Wow. Indianapolis, we all know what the problem is. Andrew Luck. Need to get Andrew Luck. We all know. I'm not going to talk too much about Indianapolis right now. Anyways, all right. Now that that's all settled down, let's talk about some of you. So tonight, last night, for the first time in like about a month, we did not have answers and questions. Because I only had 2 questions, and I said that was not enough to make a show. And then you guys today made it rain with some questions. Guys, I'm sitting here not knowing whether to shit or wind my watch now, because you guys are kind of late. That was last night's video. And I don't know what to do now. I really think we should stop that series, but then you guys made it rain last night. Today, all day today, asking questions left and right. So now, I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do now. I feel like I should answer some questions as the shows go on. Instead of just making about fucking 10, 20, 27 video, I should just answer questions. So tonight I'll answer some questions. Somebody asked me, do you think if the Ravens get in next week, they would either have to play, who did he say? Jacksonville or, who was it? Jacksonville or, it was Jacksonville or or Kansas City, I believe. Kansas City or Jacksonville. Do you think they could win? Maybe Kansas City because they've really fallen off. Alex Smith is game management. Jacksonville, that defense is pretty good. I don't know. But now it would be Blake Bortles' first game in the playoffs. I don't know. We have to see. But I do think they could beat Kansas City. I really think. I think they could beat Kansas City. Alex Smith's a game manager. He's coming off. There's already talk about him not being back next year. I think if I were to Kansas City, yes. And Jacksonville has got a pretty good defense, but I'll give him a slight chance because of Blake Bortles being his first time around in the playoffs. So about a 50-70% chance, especially I can see them beating Kansas City. Next question was, who else has a question on the show? Los Angeles, will they miss their kicker? Maybe a little bit, but they'll be fine. They're a very scoring team. I know their kicker led the league in points. But you know what? It's just going to limit them to far-range field goals. Better than that, they should be fine. Next question was, Was that it, I believe? I believe another question was, can Miami get in the playoffs? What is their situation? Who do they play this week? Oh, shit. Where's Miami? Dude, are they eliminated? Where is Miami? Miami, Kansas City, I believe. That could be a tough one, chicken wings. That could be a tough one for you. I don't know what the situation is. I think you continue to have this small hope, chicken wings. I forget what, but I think you still told me. I think you need Miami, and I think you need what? I think you need Tennessee to lose. Is that what it is? I think Miami needs to win their last 2 games, and they need Tennessee to lose their last 2 games. I believe that is what he told me. Tennessee's a very inconsistent football team, so I could see that happening. If that is what the situation is, I'm not sure. But if that is what the situation is, I could see that happening. Miami, I'm more worried about Miami than I am about Tennessee. Tennessee is a very inconsistent team. They got Los Angeles this week. I think that could happen, chicken wings. You just have to worry about your team, Miami, being consistent. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's it for tonight. I'll answer more questions. Oh, okay, one more. You guys were asking this week for, somebody asked me to do like a preview on the Kansas State UCLA game. I don't know if I can have time for that, and especially now that Josh Rosen will not be playing for UCLA. So I'm going to throw that video to the trash. Marty, you told me in the morning, but then it was announced later on the day that Josh Rosen will not be playing for UCLA. So that game to me doesn't matter anymore. I'm not going to watch it. So let's throw that game away. Marty, I just threw your game away. Anyways, so yeah, Josh Rosen will not be playing. I guess he's hurt, and he will not be playing in that game for UCLA. All right, what else? Oh, also, there was another question. Could you do like a preview just for the Falcons Saints game? Unfortunately, we do not have time right now. It is 1 in the morning. The game's like in less than 10 hours. I think the Saints will win. They're going at home. I know we have a rivalry we have some Saints fans. We have, at least I believe, Johnny and Larry are on the Falcons. We have a rivalry. I think that's like a rivalry we're starting. I have a rivalry with Ronald for the Cowboys Eagles, and I believe we're building a rivalry between Johnny, Larry, and Marty, and I don't know what the fuck that other guy's name is for the Falcon Saints. I think the Saints will win, but we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. The Saints had it last time, and then the Falcons stole it at the end on Thursday Night Football. I think the Saints need to win that game. If the Saints cannot win that game, they are done. Marty will be drinking. That might be the end of Marty as we know it, if the Saints were to lose. I am sorry, Marty. I am pulling for Marty. Let's all pull for Marty so he does not get drunk. Because this would be terrible for Marty if his team were to go down. It really would. It really would be nasty for Marty. What else? I think that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Good luck to everybody for tomorrow's games. Good luck. Chicken wings, good luck. Marty, good luck. Larry, Johnny, good luck. Ronald, good luck. Yeah, good luck for everybody for the games tomorrow. And tomorrow, remember, I will be here at 7. No Sunday Night Football. So I will be here at 7. Remember that. I don't know what you guys' plans are for tomorrow. But if you have nothing to do around 7, you know, not exactly at 7, but sometime at 7, the show will be on the air. So let me know. And, let people know if they don't watch the show. The show for tomorrow for the NFL will be at 7 o'clock, a lot earlier, because there is no Sunday Night Football. So I'm just letting you know that right now. All right, ladies and gentlemen. What else can I say but thank you? Yeah, so I think that's what we're going to do now, just answer a few. And because I think sometimes it goes too long, 27 minutes, it only got like 12 views. And sometimes you guys don't have as many pressure to have to ask questions for the week. Sometimes it's okay if we go like 15 days, 17 days without a question. So that's what I'm going to do. Let me know in the comment section if you'd rather just me do that, or if you guys want me to just dedicate a whole show to questions. Let me know, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know. All right, until next time, I am C, and I will see you later. Later. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm falling. And I will see you. Man, what a show. I almost... What a show. What a show.